on doing online exhibits, no? And karamihan din because limited din yung mga movements ng mga office staff, 'di ba? We cannot just rely on Facebook Messenger. Then essential na rin ngayon na magkaroon ng online bulletin or tinatawag na online portal para sa mga offices. Now the question, just like this person on the screen, no, you might feel the pressure, but how? No, how can I do this? Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, because no, Google Sites got your back. Okay, ano ba tong Google Sites? Google Site is actually a tool that you can use in creating websites and pages without a designer, programmer, and IT help. So as soon as the need arises, and then hindi mo na kailangan magpapaisip, pero wala akong friend, wala akong kakilala na programmer. Mahal ang bayad sa programmer. But, di ba, ito yung mga common concerns that pop out in our mind when we think of having a website for our office or for our class or for our organization. But napaka-blessed natin, no, in this time, we already have Google Sites. Google Sites can also be accessed with a free account, no, for personal use and with a Workspace account for business. And later, guys, you will see for yourselves kung gaano ka-useful itong Google Sites, even just the free account. Okay. So let me introduce you to the interface of the site, no? Karamihan sa atin, normal po para sa atin, no, na mga walang technical background on web development, that when we encounter web development sites like this, we find the interface intimidating. And ito din yung isa sa mga common reasons bakit meron tayong mga educators o kaya mga employees or even other people na who are scared in exploring different applications. They are not so familiar with the interface. But here, if titingnan ninyo guys, napaka-simple lang po ng interface ng Google site. Hindi po siya intimidating. Why? Because if you take a look at it, it just looks similar to the interface of some Google products that we are already using. Just like Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Forms, and even Google Slides. Take a look at this side, this section here. No? Makikita natin yung templates. This is where you can start up your website either from a scratch or from the given given templates that you can choose from. And then sa baba, all these things that you can see here, ito yung mga files po ninyo. O di ba? Similar sa ibang Google apps that we are already using. Although, medyo kakaiba lang pagpapasok na tayo doon sa mismong workspace where we develop and design a certain website. So take a look at this. Okay? Pero guys, to tell you, if you're gonna compare it to other web designing tools, mas user-friendly and less intimidating yung interface ng Google Sites. Kasi nga, medyo similar pa din yung look niya sa ibang Google products, especially Google Docs. So if you can take a look at here, there's the file name, and then we have the header, no? Usually accompanied by an image background. And then on this side, we have the tools panel. So yung mga elements na nilalagay natin sa content section and even sa header, no, sa header image, we can find it here sa tools panel, whether that is a text, no, an image, and later on, masusurprise kayo doon sa mga madaling madaling i-insert, no, na elements sa ating content section brought to us by Google Workspace. And up here, no, if ever you want to see a preview of the actual look of your site, you can click on the preview button. And then to add other people who can work with you in the developing the site, you also have the add collaborators button here. And then once the site is already done and ready to be delivered, no, to be posted in the World Wide Web, to be seen by your target clients, you have here the publish button. Now, I want us to take a closer look dito sa tools panel. Okay? Because ito yung kakailanganin ninyo in order to set up, diba, yung inyong website, including the images, the text, and all. So, paano natin siya gawin? Ano yung mga tools available? Okay. So we have the insertables, no? From the insert tool, and then the pages, and then the themes. Tingnan muna natin ano yung mga pwede nating ilagay sa content section. Okay, notice this tools na merong check mark. All right. So these are familiar tools. Okay, most of them were already presented to us in the previous sessions of this webinar series. Okay, so amazing. Pwede po kayong mag-plug in ng inyong Google Calendar sa loob ng website. For example, yung office ninyo, no? Gusto ninyo aware ang ibang offices kung gaano ka-busy ang office ninyo para hindi kayo basta-basta itap. All right, you can plug in a calendar of your office and then for the people to see, okay, ay hindi siya available, no, hindi available ang office nila for this day. O kaya naman, you wanna share yung inyong mga tutorial videos sa website. So you can directly share it from YouTube. And then kung gusto niyo naman na mag-post sa inyong content, let's say for example ng inventory, no? Okay, pwedeng-pwede rin directly from Google Sheets. And kung gusto niyo naman that people will be able to directly join your organization or sign up for a program of your office, pwedeng-pwede rin mag-embed or mag-plug in ng Google Forms sa loob ng iyong website directly from your Google Forms account. Same thing for Google Docs, all right? And with Google Drive, for example, in managing your department, in managing your office, or as well as for your students no, or club members. And then you want to, para hindi na sila mahirapan mag-browse, di ba minsan yung ating Google Drive, ang daming folders, ang daming files. Sometimes you get lost. Asan nga ba yung hinahanap ko? Then to make life easy for your members, no? You can simply put all those folders ng inyong department, ng inyong club, doon sa inyong website. So doon na lang sila pupunta and they will no longer have to waste time browsing and getting lost in the number of files that can be seen there. The only tools na perhaps bago sa atin na kailangan natin i-practice no, in creating a site using Google Site ay itong mga to. The text box, ito yung gagamitin natin sa paglagay ng text sa ating content, even sa pag-add ng content or text information sa header image. And then images, and itong embed. And guys, stay tuned no, para sa part 2 ng Google Workspace for Education training series ng AFRIENDE Learning Hub because sa susunod na series, we're gonna be teaching you the advanced techniques in using Google Workspace for Education or Google Workspace applications. And part of which ay yung embed tool ng Google Sites. All right. Now, another is yung layouts. Okay? The layouts. Minsan, yung challenge sa atin is, especially na mention ko kanina, yes, you may not be a layout designer, pero importante pa rin na well-organized yung ating content para hindi siya buyong kumbaga sa ating visitors. So, the layout section, the layout tools here is there for you. Okay, later ipapakita ko sa inyo how helpful this tool actually is. And then of course, wag natin kalimutan guys, ito lagi natin itong gagamitin ang buttons. Remember, sa paggawa ng ating website, no, marami tayong information nilalagay doon. Kaya nga ang main purpose natin is to provide people a one-stop platform for our information and services. And para naman hindi ma-lost ang mga tao sa information that we are putting into our website, kailangan natin siyang i-organize. For example, all information about the history of the site, ilagay natin sa isang page. Ano? And then, para ma-connect yung page na yun sa homepage, gagamit tayo ng button. Alright? So later, mag-explore din tayo kung paano gumawa at gamitin ang button. So this will be the basic tools na pag-aaralan natin at i-explore natin this morning in our session. And I mentioned no organizing information, dyan natin gagamitin ang pages. So as I said, all information with regards to the history of the organization, ilagay natin sa isang page dedicated for the event, the history or about of the information. Another, all information about upcoming events, past events of your organization, ilagay din natin sa isang dedicated page just for that kind of information. Kung ito naman kung ang website niyo naman na isang portal para sa inyong perhaps department or office, maybe all types of files for this certain type of for a certain purpose, gawan natin ng isang dedicated page. And then gawan natin ng button sa homepage para madali na lang i-navigate later on. And then the last tools available, no, the themes. Okay, if you want to change the font style, you want to change the color of the button and all, then you can access this tool for that purpose. Aside, of course, doon sa features provided to us by the templates. Okay, so with all these tools available sa ating Google site, all right, just to explain to us better no, kung gaano ka-importante na marunong tayong gumawa ng website, let me show you how or what Google Sites made me do. Okay, sa kasagsagan ng online learning at kaliwat kanan yung mga challenges no, sa online learning, especially for us educators. These are the things, these are the solutions I was able to come up with the help of Google Sites. Let me show you site number 1. Okay, before the pandemic came, of course, coming from the basic education, no, it's very common na meron tayong tinatawag na parent-teacher conference wherein parents of our students come over in a schedule set by the school where they can consult the teacher and the teacher will give a report on the academic standing of the students. So what about in the online learning? Can you imagine how that will go? So this is one of the challenges na hinarap ng unit namin, no? Kaliwat kanan din yung mga links na sinesend sa mga parents. Almost every teacher may corresponding link. O kung ikaw yung parent at hindi ka teke, hindi ka ba mawawala? Hindi ka ba madi-discourage na mag-attend ng PTC? O, di ba? So, one solution that I have thought of using Google Sites is coming up with a PTC accommodation site. Itong PTC accommodation site, no? Instead, the parents will receive bulks of links. Isang link na lang ang ibibigay sa parent. So kung yung anak niya ay grade 11 at nasa site na siya, i-click niya na lang yung grade level ng kanyang anak, and then yung strand, and then yung subject to which gusto niyang i-consult yung subject teacher for the standing ng anak niya. So yeah, click na lang natin. And every subject is connected already to the Zoom link of the subject teacher. So made life easy by Google Sites. Okay. So another site, no, that I would like to show you how Google Site helped me to come up with is, okay, a class standing site. Dito naman, although may mga confidential dito sa loob, hindi ko na po ipapakita yung laman ng mga site. Number one, this is very beneficial for me as an educator. Kasi madalas, when opening class record, no, ang daming mga files na bubuksan, I have to carry them. And kung online naman, kaliwat kanan yung mga folders, and sometimes ako I easily get lost kapag maraming items. So what I wanted to do is kumbaga paliitin ko yung number of files to open, and I came up with these buttons here. So when I click a certain button, I will see already yung record, no, or list, and yung record ng mga students na in danger of failing in my class. And I can also use the same platform for quicker or faster reporting sa mga parents. Ayan. So from here, I will bring you to another site, the last one. And this is one of my favorites, di ba? Lalong-lalo na for PASCO accreditation, and then for events like, for example, celebration of ICT month, for example. So napaka-convenient and efficient to have an exhibit website like this. So in this website, I put into exhibit yung mga best outputs ng aking mga students. Like for example, from one subject that I handled last semester. So aside from the best outputs, I also placed here a button where visitors can also see all the other outputs of my students. Ayan, exhibit for exhibit purpose. So that's for the advocacy posters. And then here, mga videos. This is another thing that you can actually do in Google Site. So may mga links dito, one video after another. All right. Then I can actually navigate it to the other videos available here, either through these buttons here or through here, through the list. Pwedeng gawin sa Google Sites. Okay, with this, ladies and gentlemen, fellow educators, fellow staff of the university, fellow professionals, or to our students, kayang-kaya nyong gumawa ng website. Okay? Now, at this point, let's go to Google site and see ourselves how to make one. All right? So I actually added you know, to a Google site that we will be using today for demonstration and for the tour. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, as I presented, no, here are the templates that you can choose from, at dito nyo naman makikita yung inyong mga projects, okay, inyong mga websites. Now halimbawa, gagawa tayo ng isang website, and then since ang A-Friendle Learning Hub ay napakabago pa, why not gawa natin si A-Friendle Learning Hub ng website? Okay? So to do that, guys, no, if you are a beginner, I would suggest na pili lang tayo sa templates, no? Because making a website from a scratch, like using this blank template, will really take you time, and especially this will require prior experience muna. So for A-Friendle Learning Hub, let's choose the club template. And I already made one here, no, where I added you all para naman ma-explore nyo so that I can tour you. And if ever I will ask somebody to demonstrate something, okay, I can do so. So let's open this template. Now, yung mga tools, no, yung iba't ibang mga elements are already here. So let me introduce you to the interface. So pangalanan natin unang-una yung ating file, A-Friendle Learning Hub. Okay, here you go. Para of course, when you're already on the homepage of your account, hindi kayo mahihirapan na hanapin yung site through the name. Of course, copy lang natin, paste natin rito sa title page, sa header page, and then you can adjust the size. All right? So, paliitin natin siya konti or proceed na lang tayo dito sa, alright, sa section na to. Let's say we want to make it heading. Ayan, I think this is small enough, or palaki natin konti. From 25, let's make it 30. Let's make it bold. Ayan. Okay. Another part, guys, is we need to understand yung hierarchy sa paggawa ng isang website. Now, what we have in mind is the kind of information. Kailangan una meron kayong purpose. Alam niyo na kung ano yung panggagamitan ninyo ng website and ano yung mga klase ng information na ilalagay ninyo dito. And I mentioned earlier na yung information kailangan organized, di ba? So, you need to think muna, ano ba yung mga klase ng information na ilalagay mo? For A-Friendle Learning Hub, yung mga klase ng information would include, number one, yung mga events, no? The past and the upcoming events. So, let us create muna pages for the website para ma-organize yung ating information. So, for club template, meron na siyang built-in or default events page. Ayan. So, lagyan lang natin ng content later. And then another type of information na kailangan sa website ni A-Friendle Learning Hub is yung history ng site and who are the people working behind. So, pwede natin siyang gawa ng about page which is already available sa template. Here. Alright? And of course, para makakonvince kami ng more participants, so kailangan natin ng information about ano ba yung positive feedback ng ating participants. We call that testimonials. So wala pa tayong testimonials page, gawa muna tayo ng testimonials page. So if you want to create a page, you just hit this plus button here. And then let's name it testimonials. Ayan. Okay. And then another type of information that we want to set for our website is paano ba maka-join? Ayan. So we will create a join us page. All right. So take a look at this. Here we go. Let's name it join us. And then click done. And then what we want to do is that yung about or yung history ilagay natin sa last. So if you want to set the order of the pages, draggable lang po to sila. So, okay, hover natin yung about and then let's drag it towards the bottom. Here you go. Okay? So if you take a look at on this side, meron na dyan yung navigation ng ating mga pages. So the visitors can either go through here to access the different pages, or pwede rin sa ating homepage, maglalagay tayo ng mga buttons or link buttons dito. Well, basically, yan naman ang purpose ng homepage, no? To give an overview of the site. So, na-mention natin, if you look at sa ating pages, meron tayong events, no? Page for events information, a page for all information on how to join. By the way, lagay natin siya after sa testimonials. Yung mga positive feedback here and there. So, itong kada page na to, gusto natin, meron siyang link sa homepage natin. So gagawa natin ng button ang bawat isa nito sa ating homepage. So punta tayo sa homepage. Ayan, ang gagawin natin, nakalagay events, no? So palitan natin yung purpose. By the way, ito yung default content, no? I want to delete the purpose. Gusto ko automatic. Mabasa nila yung ano bang ginagawa ng AFRIENDE Learning Hub. Free webinars. Okay? I will complete the data later. Halimbawa yan, no? So, etong part na to, we'll discuss about everything, or in summary, anong ginagawa ng AFRIENDE Learning Hub. Now, I want to post here a picture ng snippet, no, na sa isa sa mga events ng AFRIENDE Learning Hub. So, to change the picture, guys, no, you can double-click the image, and then you wait for these options to show up. Click natin tong options button. There are two ways, no, how to change the image. Either you upload it from your device. By the way, is everybody able to follow? I hope nakaka-follow po ang lahat. Okay? Can I see a thumbs up? If you're able to follow. Okay? So, aside from uploading directly from your device, pwede naman po tayo mag-select ng image. And ito yung amazing, guys. There are many ways. There are many sources from where you can upload images in your site. Unang-una na is from your Google Drive. Meron din naman by URL. For example, meron kayong kursunadang image outside the site. You just get the link and paste it here. Or you can search directly sa Google. All right? The same feature available with other Google products. Okay? So, say for this one, gusto siyang kunin from our website. So, I want to go sa aking drive. And then, AFRIENDE Learning Hub. Here. And then, I'll take it from any of the events. Okay, hanap tayo ng merong screenshot. Okay. Okay, this one, for example. Ayan, so there you have it right away. And then you can add caption here. Or if you want to add some more information, you can go to the insert tools, click on text box, okay, and drag this anywhere around the page. Pwedeng dito sa side na to, and you can start typing. Just for sample purposes. Ayan, so pwede. Pwede rin sa baba ng video. And then you can just drag it also. Ayan. So these are just samples, guys. Later, I will show you a finished product of this one. And then dito sa what we've done, what I want to do is, kasi tingnan natin ulit yung pages, next to events, by the way, if you want to, gagawan pa natin ng button pala no, to the events. So maglagay tayo ng button in this section that will connect or bring the viewers to the events of the organization. So let's go to this one, click natin ng button. All right, let's name the button, check our events, let's name it that way. And then for the link, okay, it will direct you to the available pages ng inyong site. So i-connect natin siya sa events and insert. Now, by default, whenever you put an element sa Google site, nilalagay siya ni Google Site sa isang own section. But what we want to do is to put this either here or aligned dito sa video. Say we want the video to be centered, so i-delete. By the way guys, if you want to delete an element, all right, whenever you click it, may lalabas dyan na remove icon, whether it is this one or this one. By sa text, ganun din. Delete natin to. And then, let's drag the video towards the center. We want it to, ayan, center na siya. And then, ang check our events button, gusto natin ilagay din siya sa center. Ayan. Ngayon, to unite the two elements into one section, we can use background color. So to add background color, you can simply click on the section and then click on this section colors. And then there are many options to choose from. Pwedeng style A, style 1, pwedeng style 2, style 3. Now, if you want an image or other color that is not available there, you can either upload it directly from your device or select image from different sources in Google site. So, pwedeng dito sa built-in photos ni Google site, pwede rin i-search natin kay Google. Say, I want gray background. So, I will just type gray background. Hit enter, and then there are many available photos there for you to choose from. I want to select this, double click for quick selection. And then notice that ina-adjust ngayon ni Google site yung readability. Should there be any text here? If you click on this one, ipapakita niyo yung original color, but that doesn't apply sa color gray. Now we want this color to apply also here after the header image. So same procedure. Diretso tayo kay search, gray background. Okay. Double click for quick selection, and same here. All right. Search natin, gray background. Double click, and there you go. And then kapag let's try to preview guys to see if nag-work na ang ating button. So to preview, you can click on this button up here. Okay. And then let's try to go downwards. Subukan natin i-click ang check our events. And there you go. Okay? So balik tayo sa home page. And let's finish the designing. So to finish the designing, guys, you simply have to click on this exit preview button here. Close it. And then from here, tapusin natin yung ibang section. Now, going back sa ating pages, ang next ng events ay testimonials. So I want to add here testimonies from at least 2 participants that we had in one of our sessions before. So to do that, tanggalin ko lang yung title. Say I want to use the text here as the main title. Here's what people say about their experience with us. So center natin. All right? And then natin i-bold. Now, the next thing to do is kay gusto natin maglagay ng picture ng participants and then their testimony alongside. So, one quick way to do that without dragging on tools from the tools panel, no? One way na lang, no, is by picking from the layouts tool. So, kailangan natin ng dalawang column, tigda dalawang photo na may corresponding text. So, hanapin natin which of the sections can or layouts can provide us that. So this one, I'll click it, and then let's drag it below the events. So here, ayan. So meron na siyang placeholders, guys. All right, this one. Lagyan natin ng photo. So for example lang ha, maglalagay ako ng picture ng random people na from the Google search. So select image tayo. Okay. Select image. And then let's search from Google. Kung meron na kayong photos ready from your Google Drive, the better. So pwedeng from here, no? And then I want to take it from Google search site, say profile photo. For just an example, guys. Okay, so sabihin natin, Si ate. Kunwari si ate was one of our participants. Okay? So, okay, what we want to do is yung kanya, to put here is only yung feedback niya. Okay, sabihin natin testimony lang para mas pabilis tayo, no? Later, I will just show you a finished sample. Okay. So yan guys, this is just for an example. And then pwede nating tanggalin yung excess space. And then we can do the same procedure here. All right, profile photo. Stacy Sir is also one of our participants before. And then just for sample. Ayan. So the same thing we did to the event section, gusto rin natin lagyan ng background color. So paano nga ulit gawin guys? Anong gagawin natin? Click here, section colors. Alright, gusto natin violet or blue. So maghanap tayo ng blue background. Search, blue background. And there you go, ang dami. So I want to use this kind of blue. Alright, and notice how Google Site will be adjusting it. Okay, kasi meron tayong text, diba? So the background color has to be dark for the text to be readable. So merong automatic adjustment si Google Site. Now we want the same background color to apply it to this section para maging iisa sila. Let's just follow the same procedure. Alright, let's type blue background. Okay. And Google Sites will still adjust it. And there you go. Now, meron pang kulang, we can add the same color here to this section, to this space, or we simply delete this space para diretso na tayo. Okay? To connect it to more testimonies, to this one, all right? What we want to do is to add a button, no? Okay? See more testimonies. So gawa tayo ng button ngayon. Let's go back to the insert tool panel and then select button. And then name it read more. And then let's link it to, so i-click nyo lang tong link guys and then lalabas na yung pages. Alright? You can also link this button to other websites outside Google Sites. So lagay nyo lang dito yung link. Alright? But for this purpose, gamitin lang natin yung testimonials. Lagay natin and then insert. Okay? So at the moment, ginawan ni Google Site ng sariling section si Read More. But what we want to do is to put this button down here. So drag lang natin siya. Ayan. And then, merong additional space dito, no? If you click on it, you will see na there's additional text space. So tanggalin natin siya. And then yung read more naman, masyadong malapad. So let's adjust it. Ayan. Here we go. Now we want to apply the same color, background color sa section. Select image. Then, okay. Hanapin natin yung background color. Blue background. And then hit this one. Okay. So there you go. So you may want to preview it also the same way how you previewed if nag-work na yung button na to. You can just again go to the preview button. Okay. And then click on this one to see if it is already connected to its corresponding page. So try natin. Preview natin. Then page down. Try natin i-click to see if it works. And there you go. All right. So balik tayo ngayon sa homepage. And then let's close the preview. Exit natin ang preview. Then let's finish the site. So ano pa bang kailangan gawa ng link? Yung join us, ano? By the way, this one, tanggalin na lang natin para directly ma-connect sa header ang ating event section. Alright. I-add na lang natin siya sa... Okay, later na lang guys para mas makasave tayo ng time. Now, at the bottom part, ang gusto natin is gumawa naman ng link for the join us. No? We will invite our visitors to avail our services or to sign up for one of our upcoming seminars or webinars. So as you can see, iba yung template, iba yung elements na nandito. So papalitan lang natin. Click the section and hit delete. And then, basically yung join us, nakalagay sa footer. So to edit the footer, click lang natin tong edit footer button. And then yung join nandito na, no? So ito yung i-connect natin dito sa join us, no? Ayan. Here. Now, to do that, pero may mga excess buttons dito. So tanggalin natin yung excess buttons. And then this text, i-move natin siya towards the center, as well as yung join button. But if you notice guys, if you're gonna click it, no, hindi siya connected sa join button, but it is connected to a Google site or a certain site, no, of Google. So ang gagawin natin, okay, palitan natin itong link, delete natin, and then hanapin natin ang join us. Hit update, and there you go. This time, let me show you a sample site, yung finished output. And to do that, all right, click muna natin to. So ito na po yung complete, okay, finished sample layout ng ating design. Ayan. By the way, hindi ko pa nakita paano papalitan yung header image. So to do that, guys, friends, no? Click lang natin yung header image, and then if you notice, there are options that would pop out. So,
Sir George?
Yes po, sir.
Parang iba po yata yung lumalabas sa screen po kanina.
Ay, sorry.
Ayan. Okay na po ngayon, sir.
Okay. So medyo mabilis po yata ako and then naglo-load pa yung screen. So okay na po siya, sir, no? Okay. So to change the header image, all right, let's click on the change image button. And then, kung meron na kayong ready-made image, guys, for this one, pwedeng you can directly upload it from your device or select it from your Google Drive. This time, I want the kind of header image I want for the homepage will be coming from my Google Drive. Okay, so there's a folder I created for that, and then I want to use this one, main header image. So double click for a quick selection, and there you go. Okay, and as you can see, Google site is automatically adjusting the value or the lightness and brightness, the brightness, no, or the lightness ng ating, or the brightness ng ating image, so that the text will be more readable. But let's try to turn it off, and there you go. Lalabas yung actual na quality nung ating image. The header type, this is used to adjust the size of the header image. Should you want it to look like a cover, like this one, or gusto nyo yung large banner katulad ng default, pwede din namang banner lang, like this, or if you want to remove it, you select title only. So basically, itong klaseng header, this is applicable for the web pages ng site. So let's put it back to large banner. Ayan. And then, balikan natin yung finished output. Finished sample rather. So, nilagyan ko na no ng information. Nilagay ko dito sa side ng snapshot. Okay. And then there's a button here for the events. There. Nandito na rin yung content ng events natin. May video, ng promo video or promotional video ng events. And then we also have here the list no nung topics that we had, and then a button to bring the visitors to the playlist of the sessions. Ayan. So let me close it. All right. So there you go. Now at this time, friends, no, subukan naman, I want you to explore the site yourselves through an activity. Okay? In this activity, we will be dividing the group. No, we'll be dividing our participants into 4 groups. And with your group mates, so you will be assigned to a breakout room in a while. And then with your group mates, you are to design a web page in the AFRIENDE Learning Hub, sa ating AFRIENDE Learning Hub, using materials provided in the link below dito. Okay? So, links to the sample finish layout like what I showed earlier is also provided na rin po sa link na ito. So, try to go to this link right now, bit.ly/GWETS gsite activity. Let me type it in our chat box. Okay, dito niyo po ma-access yung materials. All right? So if you click this one, this will bring you to a published Google Docs where you can see all the materials you need to be able to come up or to finish the site, no? And then to go to the site that you are going to develop. So I added you actually to the Google site, so you can go back to your email, to your inbox, and then click on the link that I provided you, so you can go to the site that I developed here. So at the moment, there are 3 persons that I can see. So later, when you're already with your group mates, a breakout room, so kindly visit this. So once again, I will just paste the link of this site sa chat box, so you will no longer have to go to your Gmail. Anyway, I have already added you. So for quicker access, you may just go directly to the Google Sites link. All right? So itong link na nasa taas po, this is to the materials, link to the materials and the sample. And then this one, this is the link to the actual Google site. By the way, is there any questions, friends, before we proceed? All right, while waiting for your responses, allow me to discuss or explain yung instruction and paano natin gagamitin yung source link sa ating materials. So for example, for group 1, wala pa naman tayo nag-breakout, no? So for group 1, you will be assigned to set up or to finish the events page of the site. So if you want to see a sample, here's a screenshot. You just click the screenshot. This is the events site. Or if you want to go to the actual site, you can click on the website. Ayan. And then you can explore the different buttons so you will know how to design it.
Sir George, na-mute po yata kayo, Sir George.
Alright, sorry po sir, mali pa yung napindot ko kanina. So again, group 1 will be assigned to design the events page. And then to see the sample of the events page, you click on either the website of that sample or you look at screenshot, see a screenshot down here. Then scroll up lang tayo, scroll up. And then for the materials, just click on the buttons here. Nandito na po ang material, ang link for the header image, the link for the Google Workspace videos, no, sa mga seminars that the webinar sessions that we had before. All right, and the scheduled, the video for the schedule of the sessions. You can get it here. The same thing for the other groups. Group 2 will be for the testimonial page. And then sa testimonial page, kayo na po mismo mag-upload ng inyong photos based on your own feedback. I only provided a header image for you friends, no? Group 3 will be working on the Join Us page. So nandito po yung sample niya. This one. Okay. So you have two buttons there. These are Google Forms actually. And then you already have the links for the request for training form and the link to the register for an event, no? And the header image as well. And then for the last group, they will be working on the about page. Here's the sample. Okay, this is just for hands-on and hands-on experience friends, no? The materials are also provided here, the photos of the speakers, and then the header image. And then for the content that you are to input, the text, you can just copy from the sample here in the website. There. You can just paste it doon po sa inyong corresponding site. So, questions po? Do we have any questions?
Sir, so far po sir, wala pong questions sa ating from the participants. Ilang minutes po yung ating breakout rooms po sir?
All right. So for every breakout room, no, meron po tayong 20 minutes to do the activity.
Okay sir, noted po.
I think I'm looking at a wrong clock. Delayed yata yung clock ng aking computer, so I'll just look at the clock sa aking phone. Time check, it is now 10:17 and
Yes, sir.
20 minutes. In 20 minutes, after 20 minutes, we will dadaanan lang po natin yung inyong finished output and we
Okay.
will see. And hopefully guys, no, you will enjoy the experience of exploring Google Sites. Ayan. So I give now the floor to our tech support team to bring us to our respective breakout rooms.
All right, thank you very much Sir George. So ayan po dear participants, you have heard the instruction po. Sir George, pwede po ba natin i-flash po ulit yung ating instruction?
Ayan.
Ayan, okay. So may I request everyone to screenshot this instruction po para later pagdating niyo po sa loob ng breakout room niyo po ay you have a guide po. Ayan. So again, kindly screenshot this instruction and then I will be opening the breakout room in a short while. And for 20 minutes po, kindly accomplish this hands-on activity po natin.
Pero friends,
Opo.
no pressure ha, hindi natin kailangan ma-perfect. This is just for the purpose po ng to explore the site, all right, and the tools.
Parang ma-experience lang po nila Sir George, ano?
Yes
Opo.
po, sir.
Alright.
Pressure sila kailangan i-follow yung sample exactly.
Correct po. Ayan. Sige po, Sir George. Maraming salamat po. Any additional instruction po, Sir George?
Alright. By the way po, friends, if you have questions, me and my co-members no, sa AFRIENDE Learning Hub, we will drop by sa kada breakout room to answer if you have any questions. Okay? So feel free also to turn on your mic or to ready your questions sa chat box so that we will be able to read them once we get into your breakout room po.
Ayan. Okay, thank you very much, Sir George. So, dear participants, if all the instructions are clear, kindly type clear in our chat box so that we can already open the breakout rooms po. Again, if everything is clear, kindly type clear in the chat box. But if you have questions, please feel free to unmute your mic and ask the questions now. Ayan po. All right. Okay, thank you very much po for your responses. Opening the breakout rooms in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so we're done. Kumusta po tayong lahat? Can I see a thumbs up kung okay pa po tayo?
Sir George.
Ayan, welcome back po to our participants. Ayan, I hope nakapagpan po kayo no, na-explore nyo po ng mabuti yung ating Google Sites. Okay, so ayan, and Sir George, back to you po.
Alright, so thank you so much, Sir Romeo. Kumusta po sa ating lahat? Can I see a thumbs up if we are still okay? I hope hindi naman po tayo na pressure, but we were able to enjoy the experience of exploring Google Sites. So can I see a thumbs up if you're still okay? Gising pa po ba? Or na-stress? Okay. Ayan. So para po sa pakita po lang natin no yung mga finished output no yung may natapos na. So let me show it. So from the home page, puntahan natin ang events. Ayan. You can see na may content na kanina wala pa pong content si events. And continue pa. Why naman? Ongoing pa yung editing. Sa testimonials, no? All right. So for the output, no, for the hands-on activity, may good news po tayo sa lahat. Actually, para sa for the group that was able to do the hands-on activity and make the most of it, meron po tayong pa-premyo na 50 peso worth GCash load plus an exclusive access sa isang e-learning na dinedevelop po on a certain Google Workspace app. Okay, so para sa ating winners, which I will be mentioning in a while, to claim your prize, you can give us your email address or you can mention, you can simply give your email or make a reply sa invitation email po na binigay namin or simply leave a note sa evaluation form na you are from the name of your group or room number and ano yung page na na-assign sa inyo sa ating hands-on activity. And okay, nag-chat si Jericho, no? All right. May nagbubura daw na gawa niya. Anyways, congratulations po for the group of the one that worked on the events page. Can we give a hand for the group of Miss Farhana, Jericho, and Kim? All right. So each of you will receive a 50 peso worth GCash load. Just leave a note or the name of the page assigned to you sa evaluation later on. So at this point, ano po kaya ang ating mga takeaways sa ating experience? From exploring, not necessarily no, na nakompleto natin like what I said earlier, you don't necessarily have to complete or to perfect the page, but at least be able to explore yung iba't ibang tools and how to use them. So pwede po ba natin i-key in sa ating chat box, ano po yung ating mga learning anchors? All right. So, which of the experience are you most interested in? Which of the experience or which of the features are you excited to try? Which of the features are you glad to learn about? And which of the tools no are you want to learn more about? Ayan.
Ayan, Sir George. So far po, meron po tayo ditong concern, no? Yung learning anchor from Sir Aljo. Pwede pala mag-add ng videos from Facebook, no? Yan yung po yung isa sa mga shinare po ni Sir Aljo. And for me naman po, Sir George, no? I think ang pinaka-interesting part sa akin dito is nakapag-add po tayo ng mga collaborators sa ating Google site, no? If you're a teacher po, I think this can be one of the good projects po, no, na pwede nating pagawa sa ating mga estudyante. a collaborative project, no? Pwede silang gumawa ng website ng certain project po and all. And plus, isa sa kagandahan din po, Sir George, no? Napakita niyo po sa amin kanina yung paano niyo ginagamit yung Google site, especially sa work, yung sa pagpapakita po ng mga class performance ng inyong mga estudyante sa mga magulang po nila, no. So that's something on my part, it's very innovative po, no, to use the Google site for that, sir.
All
Ayan.
right. So, yun po guys, no, kahit wala tayong technical background on web development, there's no stopping us from creating a website, lalong-lalo na with the help of Google Sites. And if you wish to review yung mga discussion and demo kanina, all right, we will be giving you the link to the recorded session next week for you to review. Should you want to take more time exploring the different features of the site. Okay, another learning anchor po yata, Sir Roms, no, from Sir Louis.
Mm-mm.
Since this can be set up really fast, I can use this in one of the requirements of my course online student portfolio, where they can publish their accomplishments, credentials, and
Correct.
other documents.
Ayan, tama, sir, no?
Okay. Ma'am Farhana, I am glad I learned about Google site and its features. Most excited to try creating my personalized site both for work and personal use. Okay, back to you, Sir Romeo.
Ayan, oo nga po, Sir George, no? This is, I think ito yung before, no, ginagawa natin to, yung portfolio website, no? Portfolio website ng ating mga estudyante. And this is something, yes, this is something na we can really use kahit wala tayong technical background or kwan po, anong tawag doon, kahit wala tayong sigurong budget na pang URL, no? Pang
Yes po,
website, pwedeng
that's
pwede po
true.
natin gamitin, no? So ayan, Sir George, I think may katanungan po tayo dito. Kwan po, may nagtanong po dito sa atin privately. Paano po ba daw i-publish or automatic po ba napapublish si Google site po, sir?
All right, I wasn't able to show that earlier, no? Nadaanan ko lang. So, for example, tapos na po yung inyong website to publish this. Simply go, all right? Simply go to this button here, publish button, click it, and then you are free to change yung extension, no, sa domain. If you take a look at here, ito po yung magiging itsura ng link ng inyong website. So it starts with sites.google.com, followed, yung sa case ko po, no, because my account is an Adzo account, all right, followed by the domain of the company email I'm using. But if personal account po yan, that will be your personal account, and then the name that you will be setting here. So you are free to change this, to modify this, but preferably po, this should reflect also the nature or the purpose of your site. And then once you're ready, you can still set who can view my site. So at the moment, since I'm using an Adzu Gmail account, those who can view are those na within my company. So to change that one, let's click on manage. And then links may vary, i-change po natin ito. At the moment, no, it is restricted and published at Ateneo de Zamboanga University. So change natin and let's make it public. All right, following, set it to public. The same way how we do the setting, no, sa publishing ng iba't ibang Google documents. Then hit done. Okay, so now from the restricted, those who can view the site, anyone na po yung nakalagay dito. All right, and then we can hit publish. And then let's wait for a moment. Ipapakita sa atin ni Google site yung options for us to see the published site. Alright, so pwede rin diretso na lang tayo dito. Let's hit the drop-down button on the publish button. And then let's select view published site. So since hindi pa siya tapos, no? Hindi pa siya kompleto, but ang makikita ninyo is yung ginawa nung yung output doon mismo sa page na pinublish natin. Pero that doesn't mean na hindi functional yung ibang page. Pwede nyo na rin po ma-access yung iba't ibang pages from home, alright? From the testimonials, from the join us, no? So balik tayo sa events. So that's how we publish a Google site. Alright? So meron pa po kayang questions, Sir Roms?
Ayan. So far po sir, wala na po sir. Maraming salamat po no. Um so far yun lang po yung lumabas na question po natin sir. So back to you Sir George.
Okay. So, summarize ko lang po, no, i-wrap up natin for wrapping up. Let me reiterate yung steps kung paano tayo makapag-set up ng website through Google Site. So, number one, let's put in our mind, gagawa tayo ng website, we need to plan ahead, meron na tayong materials ready, and for quicker access, no, especially if you're using different devices, much better kung yung materials po natin ay gagawa natin ng Google Drive folder. And then, so that it will be easier to put them in sa ating Google site. And then, of course, you need to name your site. And then, after you name your site, you add the pages that will organize the information that you will be posting on your website. And then from there, you can start putting on content. Okay, after selecting background image, the header, and the theme that you choose. And for beginners, no, maganda we start muna with the templates. And once we are already familiar with the different buttons and how to navigate the interface, then we can already start exploring on creating a site from the scratch. And then part of adding content will be the layout. Meron tayong layout tool from which you can choose your preferred layout ng mga elements that you're gonna put on. And then, set up the navigation buttons. This includes the buttons that will connect or bring the visitors, your site visitors, to the different pages of your site. And then lastly, we publish the site. Ayan. So, Sir Romeo, with that, no, thank you so much everyone for listening and for showing interest sa ating topic. And I hope that you will be able to use this as part of enriching din yung learning experience ng ating mga students, for the educators, and of course to the students to improve yung services ng inyong organizations and groups. So back to you, Sir Roms.
Ayan. Okay, so maraming salamat po Sir George for that very insightful webinar series po natin, especially sa ating Google site, no? And of course, may I request all the participants, paulanin po natin si Sir George ng Heart Reacts, okay, for sa kanyang session this morning. And we really hope po na you can really utilize our Google Sites sa inyong work area. So nakita naman po natin, no, in less than 20 minutes, no, meron po tayong functional na website, no. Less than 20 minutes may functional website ang natin. So pwedeng-pwede talaga po natin gamitin siya. And take note po, si Sir George ay hindi po graduate ng IT. Okay? Si Sir George ay ano nga yung program niyo, Sir George?
I'm a graduate Office Administration, sir.
Diba? So business-related program po si Sir George. Pero nakagawa po siya ng website po, and take note, nagamit niya sa kanyang work area, no? Especially sa pagpapacheck ng class performance ng kanyang mga estudyante sa kanyang mga magulang ng kanilang mga estudyante. So very useful si Google Sites. Okay? But sabi nga po ni Sir George kanina, bago po tayo indulge or umupo para gamitin ang ating Google site, let's always remember, pagplanuhan po natin ng mabuti kung ano yung content ng ating website. And of course, explore natin ang Google site, explore natin yung mga other technicalities niya, ano pa bang pwede natin gamitin, hanggang display lang ba siya ng information, or pwede ba natin siyang gamitin for reservation or for exhibit din po, no? And of course, at the same time, let's always choose the best application for that particular task or for that particular work at hand. Okay? So kasi marami tayong mga applications na pwedeng gamitin, okay, based dun sa na-experience natin for the past webinar sessions natin dito sa AFRIENDE Learning Hub. Napakadami pa po nating pwedeng matutunan, no? So please stay tuned, and we will be posting more webinar trainings po, no, for you to attend. And of course, we will be conducting more webinars. Stay tuned lang po tayo. And of course, if you need training sessions for your company, wag po kayo mahiya to contact us. No, we can also provide you with trainings. No, and of course, hindi po kompleto ang ating session or ang ating mga webinars kung wala po tayong group photo at wala rin po tayong evaluation. Similar lang po. The evaluation form po will be available until 12 midnight tonight. Okay? Now, take note po sa ating mga winners, you can leave your GCash number dun sa comment section po dun sa ating sa ating evaluation form para pwede namin po ma-load yung inyong mga prizes. Okay? And once again, maraming salamat po for all sa aming mga participants na join po sa amin since session 1 until dito sa last session po namin for this Google Workspace for Education training series. So please stay tuned po sa aming upcoming webinars po. Okay? So ayan. Alright, so may I request po everyone to kindly turn on their videos, okay, para pwede po tayo mag group photo po. Okay? Ayan. Okay, so kindly turn on your videos, but just in case po, no, you cannot turn on your videos because of some technical issues, just do a heart react. Okay, so ayan. All right, so please give your best smile. Ready? 1, 2, smile. Ayan. Okay, check ko lang po muna. And by the way po, no, mag-ask po kami ng permission sa inyo to post our group photo for today. Kung okay lang po sa inyo, kindly press the thumbs up po, no, kung okay lang po i-post namin itong group photo natin. Ayan. Maraming salamat po for your permission. Ayan. Let's have one more shot. Okay, ready? 1, 2, smile. Ayan. Okay po. Thank you very much po once again. Maraming salamat po sa inyong active participation po, and we'll see you all again sa aming next webinar series. Maraming salamat po. Paalam. Bye! Have a nice weekend, everyone!